What up, fam? Welcome to another episode of Break My Wallet. And normally these videos come after when Brickmania releases something in the vault, but they haven't done that in a while. But you know what did happen? A bunch of stuff from LEGO that's about to be released on March 1st. So I figure, let's go window shopping online like I normally do. And this time around, I have my boy Josh, or Josh Build Stuff, to come hang out with me.
Howdy, I'm so excited to spend a bunch of money.
Yes. Usually I end up buying something here. Most of the time I window shop. So this is us window shopping them all, holding hands together, but we're just doing it online.
Oh, now I have a visual in my head. I was going to spend some theoretical money, but if you want to spend actual money on this stuff, then I am more than happy to be an enabler for you.
Let's do this. All right, so first we're going to be on the Brickmania website. I don't know if you come on here ever.
I don't, but my local Bricks and Minifigs does have a small section where they sell third-party Lego stuff, so I see some of this stuff in store.
But we're going to go look at the Minifigs first since it's cheaper, just so that way you don't freak out with the numbers that are about to pop off. So here are the current selections of Minifigs that are available.
I got bad news for you. I'm going to freak out by these prices because in my head, a minifigure is worth $5, and these are $30 minifigs.
To be fair to you, Brickmania has upped their prices for some of these, and I know a lot of people in the community aren't really happy about that.
Okay, I'm going to join that community and say I'm not happy about paying $30 for a minifigure.
Well, these are cool. These just came out. It comes with a perfect caliber rifle here, and perfect caliber for them is like a brick arms that they've customly printed, so they added more to it. So I could see, usually they're like $5, so imagine this minifigure on itself for being like 27.
Is that one of the Mosin I got rifles that makes a ding sound when it reloads?
A ding sound? It's an SKS rifle.
Well, there's a video game I played and it makes a ding sound when you reload it.
I don't play video games that often.
Play more video games.
The only game I play is Assassin's Creed.
Those are great games. We'll talk about those later.
But let's see what they got. The new Vietnam Grunts, which I have already purchased one of each skin tone.
I actually want this. My father served in Vietnam and has stories to tell about it.
Does he look like this guy?
He probably did at the time of Vietnam. Can I tell a story?
Yeah, go ahead.
He was golfing in the Philippines and shanked a golf ball into a tree, and then a monkey fell out of the tree because he hit the monkey with a golf ball. That's a family-friendly war story for you. He's also got one involving a tiger, which is relevant because I've got a tiger behind me. He's trekking through the jungle, and a tiger walks out of the jungle in Vietnam, and he takes out his little small caliber pistol, whatever he had in Vietnam, and shot the tiger in the forehead, and he saw the bullet ricochet off the tiger's head, and the tiger shook its head and walked away. Does that sound like a classic war story of...
I've never heard of such a story, but to shoot a tiger in the head and it's not die, I would be freaking out.
He probably did freak out. He has had anxiety his entire life, and it's rubbed off on me and my entire family.
Well, moving on from the Vietnam pigs, if you don't buy one of these, they are $30 a piece, plus shipping. I bought 3 of these for my own father.
My dad was in the Navy, so it would more fit to have...
Oh, so look, this guy?
Probably that Navy dude there. Yeah, he's got pictures of him looking like that guy.
This would make sense for him then. Look, it's only $27.
Only? Oh boy.
Okay, so let's move away from these minifigures unless you want to look at any of these specifically. I don't have Claire Barton, and I do feel like I should get her.
I don't know the story, but you don't have to indulge me.
Let's look at actual sets, and let's see how much you freak out.
This is the fun part. We did this very briefly, and I was abhorred by the prices. So
this is currently what's available as of today, February 1st. Not to go over every single one of these, because that would take forever. Is there anything that pops up to you?
It's just, I mean, my eyes are drawn to the price, and then I say, that's got to be in pounds, right? Because it's ridiculous, but it wouldn't make sense to be in pounds because these are American military vehicles. The problem is...
Oh, if you want to freak out, okay, here we go.
Yes, this is ridiculous because it is a square building.
But these minifigs look so cool.
Okay, each of these minifigures are $500. You've still got to justify another $3,000 for a square building.
Every single one of these walls / tile are printed.
They don't even need to be.
No, they don't. But they are.
I have no alliance to a Praetorium or the Romans or they were cool in the Assassin's Creed game, as previously mentioned. I liked that era of Assassin's Creed, but like, if this company sells 2 of these things,
They sold 6.
Really? I'm surprised. I was going to say I would be surprised. I am surprised. Times 3.
Actually, all of this stems from like a line of like 5 other buildings. All of them, not as priced as this, but go down by the grand. And they've sold out on all of those other ones, except for this one.
I think the company's doing themselves a disservice because, like, I don't see the detail. They don't have enough pictures. So, like,
No.
there's not detail here that justifies.
Here's an interior of one of them. You can see the flooring. You see the flooring's all wood.
They need more.
Printed.
Like, I need it for these prices. Like, I need to see 30 pictures of like every room in this building.
They do have video.
That might help. That's I mean,
Yes.
30 pictures per second, depending on the frame rate. So,
I guess, is that fair enough?
sure. I mean, I'm not going anywhere near this set. I bought this only because of the price. But
Okay, fine. If you're freaking out about that one. Looks like the C-130's gone. Oh well, I guess I'll never get that thing.
is that the really big plane, like a 4-engine prop plane?
Mm-hmm.
What am I picturing?
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. I don't see it
Okay.
anywhere, though. So it looks like it's sold out completely. That, or they're just going to keep it in the store itself. Like, inside an actual one of the stores. So it's no longer available to purchase, like, online.
Yeah.
Which, that would make sense. But they do have other planes like this one. It's almost
I was gonna say,
$2,000.
that's a big one. How much was the C-130?
Double.
Double $2,000?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Almost $4,000. It's like 3 something. But it also has, it's huge.
I would love to see a C-130 model in person.
An actual one or a Lego one?
Well, I mean, both, but I would love to see the scale of the Lego one that they're selling.
I did do a video on it. Not having to buy it. There's no actual incentive for me to buy it to make a
It
video.
wasn't a
I already
vlog.
did
I
it.
didn't watch it.
No, it wasn't a vlog. Yeah, you're my
videos.
vlog guy. You're the 2% that likes to watch my
I
vlogs.
just want to get to know the people that I'm seeing on the other side of the screen, and vlogs are a great way to do that.
The fact that you watch my vlogs makes me super happy.
That's nice. We're just having a nice moment here.
Anyone who watches my vlogs, I picture you legitimately sitting next to me and my family watching it. Because
That's how I
obviously,
picture myself while I'm watching it.
bro moment,
I'm just a part of your life.
going back to it, is there anything else you feel interested in? Because I can go on for days for each single one of these. Not necessarily, but
you
for most.
understand. I like aircraft, right? I like planes and I like helicopters. Most like fighter jets are obviously cool. I couldn't care less really about like World War I airplanes. Who cares? Mustangs are cool, but only because I just did a review of a Mustang car. A Vietnam helicopter. My dad was probably in one of those.
How about the F-22? This is relatively good priced.
Raptor.
There you go, $730.
Yeah, but it's gonna seem uncool because my association with this plane is like probably 50% because I think Starscream, the Transformer in the Transformers movie, was an F-22, and
Got
I
the
had a toy
CH-53
of
still.
that one.
It's my favorite Brickmania set.
I don't want to bring this back to Transformers again.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought this set back up. But I
mean,
do
that's
want one
a
of these little things though. Like, see this? Like this little trebuchet? Like just to have in my desk. But is it worth $95 for me just to have in my desk at work?
I don't want to suggest anything unethical, but like you could probably source the parts and the build yourself, right? I understand supporting a company that you appreciate and that supports things that you would like to support, but it's a really simple build for that price. I mean, that's cool. Do they put it on a battleship?
I believe this would go on one.
It looks like a battleship gun.
But for $255.
If we were looking at these models completely like price agnostic, if we were just browsing through like Lego ideas or something, it would be like, look at how cool the details are. Look at how like probably accurate this is to the real thing. There's probably functionality. Like I see a little gear in the middle there. Like there's probably some functionality, some articulation going on here. This thing could shoot actual artillery for all I know, and I'd be super impressed. Unfortunately, all I see is a big price tag for some more gray bricks. And if I'm gonna buy more gray bricks, I'm buying more Star Wars sets. These dudes are coming back from deployment with some cash in their pockets. They buy a Mustang, and then the dealer's like, "Hey, you got $2,000 cash back on this Mustang," and they're like, "What am I gonna do with this $2,000?" And then they're like, "I could buy a Lego helicopter." This isn't how military guys sound when they get back from deployment, and I apologize for this impression.
You forgot to mention the APR rate would probably be 32% on a car.
Oh, yeah. I think my brother had something like that.
But yes, military people have cash to burn. Like, it's cool. Hence why a lot of us can afford stuff like this. I mean, not necessarily. I think we're just wasting our money, but it's our money.
Like, I would think you're the last person that would say this is a waste of money. Like, you are the demographic that these sets are aimed at. And
Yes, I
you're
am.
saying it'd be a waste on some of it.
Oh, no. See, all of this is a waste of money, technically. I'm not talking about just this.
Money, man.
We're going to go into Lego. We can do the same. We can have that same conversation.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to waste some money on some official Lego sets. And my whole tone is about to change in a few minutes here.
All right, let's go to Citizen Brick right quick.
Right, the other company, which is entirely distinguishable from the one we just looked at.
Well, the difference here is that their minifigures are all pad printed in the same way that Lego does it. So it is as close to Lego as possible.
I do appreciate that.
So here's what they have right now. They don't really have much. So this was probably the newest thing. They had the Squid Game, the pink guys as well, but they still have a bunch of these dudes left.
Yeah, I watched that first episode.
That's it? You just stayed at one episode?
I watched the episode and went, all right, I get it.
You didn't even finish the whole thing? Season 2 is about to come out.
My whole vibe is not finishing shows. I watched Stranger Things season 3 like this year, and it came out several years ago. I don't understand this reference. Is this Carrie?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I do understand this reference.
I'm sure you understand this one too.
Yeah, it's that one guy from the Overboard movie.
And I'm sure you understand this guy too.
That guy had a scandalous life.
Oh, yes.
Is this just a mashup of Robin Hood and
They did have a bunch of figures from the Lego Classic line that they made in this.
Oh, I see. So he's like the forest man.
Yeah, he's a forest man.
And a bushman.
Mm-hmm. If you ever want to resell something or have a third-party fig retain its value and then some, this is the company to do that with.
You're opening my eyes. I've never bought anything from here.
I think you would enjoy some of the stuff that they have.
Well,
as they come out.
I have to avoid it because, like, it's the same reason I don't go to my local Bricks and Minifigs very often, because every time I do, I spend a couple $100. And so,
yes, very easy.
I would do that if I came on these sites, so I avoid them.
I mean, who doesn't want a melted head?
That actually, I mean, it's almost kind of resembles the shape of the, like, ice cream shooter things from our recently released Lego City sets. So
they make some interesting things I can see here, and they're all like good
stuff. I don't understand.
I don't get that either. But apparently, the customizers in the Lego world love it.
At a certain point, there is a question of just because you can, does that mean you should?
Good point.
You got some military-looking stuff there.
No, and they do it very well, very, very well. And if Lego were to ever make a military torso, this is what it would look like. Well, technically, Lego already made a soldier with this torso. Indiana Jones.
Oh.
There you go.
That is.
Now you know. Mm-hmm.
I'm learning so much. This is a good time all around.
K-Town Bricks. They're known mainly for medieval and I guess actually known for a lot more than medieval stuff, but mainly for the medieval stuff. So,
is this bad printed?
You know what? I've been trying to figure that out. They promote themselves as newly pad printing. I mean, when they first came out, it was a little rough. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
But they look like they're getting better at what they're doing. But you can see it's a little rough on the lines. So it looked like it was UV printing. But I've seen them pad print stuff. Like this right here is very, very hard to pad print.
Mm-hmm.
So that looks UV. But I could be wrong. And I know these are pad printed.
Those are flat surfaces, though.
Mm-hmm. Printing on the side here, fully from one end to the other, is nearly impossible to pad print. That's why Lego doesn't do it. Well, Lego also doesn't do it because these would wear over time. They're printing everywhere. So I have no idea. I think they're UV printed, but they're pretty good. These guys like to focus on, like, historical people, as you can see. Edward the Black Prince.
The Black Thomas Beauchamp. Everyone knows him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
not going to lie. I don't know half these people.
They're all just characters from the Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, there you go. But occasionally they'll put some new figures of other notable people within historical value. And oh, look, they just did these classic versions of what a classic Henry V would look like in Lego.
Good dude.
Which is interesting.
again, most of my historical knowledge is from the Assassin's Creed games, and so there's some Templars in there, which was like the subject of even the very first Assassin's Creed game. So that's relevant.
So here is Forest Moon Bricks. They are very, very new, coming out of the UK, I believe. Claire bought some stuff from them. She bought these guys. If you can remember a haul a while back.
I do remember that. And it kind of makes me want to buy these guys because I have the DeLorean set that they came with, but they didn't have nearly as much printing as this.
Looks like UV printing, just because, like I said, they're wrapped all the way around. I mean, they could be pad printed. I could be wrong. I don't have these in front of me, so I wouldn't know. UV, yeah, so they're UV. One thing that's good about UV printing is that they're more durable than pad. Like, you can literally throw them everywhere. It's really hard to get them scratched.
I have dogs that eat everything. I could get those scratched.
They do got a lot of Star Wars.
I was going to say the whole company is a reference to the Forest Moon of Endor, so I'm assuming they like Star Wars stuff.
Oh yeah, look at these guys. I mean, I haven't seen anybody make these guys yet.
That's a detailed torso. I feel like I just hate that the UV printing looks like it like is textured, like it sticks up off of the figure.
That's the downside of that.
Yeah, it just looks bumpy. It looks like a temporary tattoo on your arm.
That's the downside about UV printing because it's obviously printing on top of a texture as opposed to pad when it's not. It's being stamped.
That being said, whoever's doing their designs, the designs still look great. This is my deal because I'm so excited for basically all the new March sets because February 1st is upon us and I'm already tired of the sets, even though I have the globe behind me and I've yet to build it because I bought it this morning.
So, buy the globe is what you're saying.
I don't know because I haven't built it, but for someone like me who is like, I want office vibes, like wooden shelf vibes and set the globe on top of it. Like all the lifestyle pictures for this set are like, this is in an old Victorian mansion on top of a piano and like a room with a whole bunch of wainscoting going on. Like that's the aesthetic I like. And so I want a Lego set that lets me lean into that aesthetic. And so I'm all about this set, but I can totally understand people who are like, this isn't a superhero mech. I couldn't care less about it.
I just want to put this on my office table at work.
Yes. See, that is the perfect aesthetic.
Not adding.
Don't do it now. I guess that this is the whole break the wallet, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I spent $300 this morning. I broke the wallet.
You already broke your wallet.
Yes. Yeah, I am expressed my opinions on this set yet, but I am blown away by how good these look. Like as someone who has tried to design my own mosaics in the background, getting whatever it is, a 48 by 48 image to look really detailed and like convey the right shading and everything, it's amazing how well the professionals did it on these sets. I think these are the best art sets to date that LEGO's done.
So will you be getting 9 of these?
Nope. I'm not even going to buy one of them because I don't like Batman that much. But artistically, these are beautiful.
I want to go to this house that they take these photos in. Like,
it's just a loft in New York or something, man. A bunch of exposed concrete, a lot of natural light flowing in, a lot of pipe work, a real like retro industrial feel.
So maybe if I do buy them, I will buy Catwoman and Batman.
That's the one you go for?
Hell yeah, I like this one. I could justify this to the wife because it represents love.
Man, what lengths we'll go to. Don't you have the triple Sith one, right?
Yeah, that one's cool. Darth Vader? Hell yeah. So you obviously don't want this.
I mean, could you tell? Looks like Mjolnir from the first Avengers movie. Also, my handle's gone flimsy. That happens to a lot of people. I have some embarrassing pictures of myself as Thor from a few years ago when my hair was a little longer and it was blonder because I dyed it blonde so that I could be Thor. There's a lot more to that story, but Thor has always been number one to me. And so this set, I am so excited about. It looks almost life-sized, and yet we're all just going to complain that it's not 100% scale.
It looks pretty big.
That looks like a blonde Scandinavian gentleman, but it's still...
I guess you're doing a video on this then, aren't you?
100%. LEGO's nailing the IP tie-ins here for 18 plus stuff.
Oh no doubt. But can we look at all this other stuff in this photo?
It is, honestly, I'm going to redesign my office very soon, and most of the design notes I'm taking are from Lego's lifestyle photos.
So you need to mimic this exact photo.
Oh, I will.
You have to find burnt tree bark.
I mean, I can't grow a beard that looks as good as this guy's, so, like, you're gonna have to give me a little bit of grace, but, like, I can burn a tree.
You gonna put some fake tattoos on too?
I'll get a real tattoo. I'm pretty committed to the bit. Elvis is new.
I mean, this is actually pretty cool.
Again, I super appreciate this set. But just like the military stuff we just looked at, that's a $360 piece of art.
I mean, you wouldn't get 3 of Elvis.
I don't know that there's any musical artists that they could make a picture of that I would get. Like maybe... No, there's no one.
This looks cool.
Yeah, it's a real...
Oh, it does control.
It's the high price point.
But does it move quickly? Or is it another slow moving...
Unless
this?
It's 360. Oh, it flips. It's one of those. My kids love these remote control cars.
This gives me an idea to turn this into a tank.
Lego's not going to give you that.
Whose kids live in a place like this and still be clean?
You're just... You and me connecting on the kid stuff. There's a reason I'm not filming this in my living room where there's toys everywhere. Claire tweeted about this one and she was like, yeah. And I was like, that's a $90 Ariel's castle.
It's pretty small.
Yes. If the theme of this video is like trying to justify these prices, this one is maybe the hardest to justify of anything we've looked at today. And we looked at a $6,000 Roman whatever.
Is that a new sword piece?
I don't know. She's holding the doohickey. What's it?
Oh, the yeah. A thingamabob? No, look at this sword right here.
I've got 20 thingamabobs.
I've got plenty.
You said it. We've got to stop making... We're going to lose all credibility if we just make a bunch of Little Mermaid references here, Shy.
All right.
It could be a new sword. I don't know. I like swords too.
Okay, this is new. I know nothing about this. I can't talk.
I haven't looked at details of it, but like I like the idea because it's
Wait, you can make one of 4? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's one set, a bunch of extra pieces, and you basically pick one house that you want to build.
I can get with that.
I like this merging of like play set and display set. Like I could make this a suitcase, close it up, put it on my shelf, and not have to have like a bunch of minifigures out on display to my eternal shame.
What is this? Hold on.
You just skipped.
Hold on. We'll go back to that. What is this?
I don't know what this is. It's Lego. Oh, this is in the Lego art line. I thought this was going to be in the dots line.
Big message board?
I'm lost for words, which is rare for me.
I can see a lot of people messing with this.
I mean, if I'm a member of Lego's marketing team, I can kind of see this trend on social media, which is to get, I don't remember, they're like letter boards, right? And it's like they used to just be in coffee shops, where people are putting them in their homes and they're putting them at their wedding receptions, and that's how you know what table you sit at the wedding, and other just innocuous nonsense
like this.
Like, yeah. And so like I can kind of understand if that's what they're going for. Like, hey, make a calendar out of it or whatever. I don't know.
Let's go back. Let's go
back to the first of the new Lego 2022 Speed Champion set. But I am so excited for every single one of these.
I really, really like this one.
Lego's ambitious here. A lot of these cars have like some crazy curves, and they're like trying to pull them off.
I mean, are these stickers still?
Yeah,
they are.
They are going to be the downside of race cars.
I don't really care about the whole sticker thing. I have no problem putting them on. I find it therapeutic.
It goes with the brand.
This was just announced, yesterday?
Yes. I don't know if it was announced yesterday or if it leaked yesterday.
It was leaked,
like,
but it's out now.
Yeah, we're getting a Dark Trooper battle pack, but they're calling it Attack, but it's a battle pack. And I bought the big Imperial Cruiser from August 2021.
For these guys?
It had one Dark Trooper in it, and I have never opened it. So I have yet to build a Dark Trooper. But I'll build these when I get it.
Another Speed Champion.
Here it is. We're finally into...
We're in Mercedes now.
Formula One in Lego. This is the W12 Formula One car, which is the 2021 car Because technically the 2022 cars haven't been released at the time of making this video, but they're all kind of trickling out right now. I've been waiting for Lego and Formula 1 stuff. Also, I think this is the Mercedes that's featured in like the latest Forza Horizon game, which I'm playing a bit of. It's a very good game.
You know a lot about Formula 1 cars, obviously. I know squat about that.
I've gotten into Formula 1 in the last couple of years. I'm so excited because like we're rumored to get a big Technic Formula 1 McLaren a little later this year, which has not been revealed. This is fun because Lego has previously designed another race car from this same era of race cars, but it was when they were doing like the 6 wide cars, and now they're in the 8 wide cars. So like this one is even more detailed. This is from like a different racing division, which I never followed, but still, like, look at the real car there on the box and like the Lego mock-up. It's a pretty nice job of depicting a weird looking car, but I'm still excited for this one. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, my dude.
I was not expecting them to ever do. Like, this show doesn't exist anymore for kids, right? I mean, I know they can watch it on Disney Plus. Yeah. But this is a completely 90s show, am I correct?
Oh, yeah. The Lego's like, hit them in the nostalgia, and they're like, an innovative idea.
Children do not know of this unless they're watching Disney Plus and their parents watch it. I don't think this dude would really care.
Couldn't care less that Chip is dressed as Indiana Jones and Dale is dressed as, what is it, Magnum PI or whatever?
Yeah, I was about to say something like Miami Vice, but that works.
It was something like that.
He's like, thanks, Dad. I guess I'll build these and take a photo.
Whatever. He's like, can I take this bow tie off now? Lamborghini Countach.
Now this is Wolf of Wall Street all over it.
That's the connection you make?
Well, isn't this the car that he drove in the movie?
Yeah, it was either a Countach or a Diablo. They both.
This is the one I'm excited for the most.
I think Lego did a really nice job here too.
Yeah, giving that little more retro look of the car.
Yeah, like somehow they made it look like an older sports car.
Yeah, this?
It's a little more
back end
off. Yeah, like more like sharper angles somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Less curves.
Aside from Wolf of Wall Street, I think of Grand Theft Auto. Well, San Andreas. San Andreas.
What would it be called there? It'd be called like the Infernity or something.
Inferno sounds more accurate.
Could be. The funny thing is the Porsche, what was it, the 911 that came out last year,
mm-hmm.
that you could build in the Turbo or the Targa. Someone on Rebrickable came out with an alternate build to build that into a Lamborghini Countach. I think Brixie did it. I meant to do it, but I haven't taken the time to do it.
Or you didn't do it because Brixie did it?
I haven't done it now because Brixie did it. But I still want to do it for myself.
The Lotus.
This is one that I am excited about, but I don't follow Lotus cars, I'll admit.
I like the green.
Color is very nice.
Oh, look, another one of the message boards.
Interesting. There's more of these.
Cool. We're down to the creator now.
Yeah, but if you look at that first creator, if you look at the third alternate bottle, not that one. No.
Ooh.
No. There it is. It's basically a Formula 1 car, and I'm going to buy this set just for that. I'm going to build this set, and I'm going to be like, look, more Lego Formula 1. This is the year of Lego Formula 1. Here's one for you.
A Supersonic Jet. I'm not excited. Not as happy as this kid right here.
I feel bad because I literally was just saying in another plane video, I was like, I want bigger Lego planes. But then I see this and I go, but not this one.
If they just took out these stabilizers on the wings,
yeah,
it would be a fighter jet, easily.
Right, but it can't be a fighter jet.
I mean, this is an F-22 if you just take out these stabilizers on the wings. Like, I don't know what plane would have these like that, but...
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I see this and I go, okay, there might be one or two things we're missing, but...
for the most part...
We did the best we could.
We did, but I am buying something.
Like right now?
Well, on Friday.
When you get paid?
Yes.
That's a sign right there. If you're like, I'm waiting for my paycheck, and then Fridays, no, because Fridays are the best day to buy Lego.
But I will be picking up this baby up on Friday.
What? Really? Well, you all would love to hear about what set I'm going to buy, and I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Alright, so I did pick a few things up. Just stand by for a video coming soon. And also, thank you, Josh, for coming to chill with me for about an hour and some change. Actually, it was more like 4 hours. Anyone out there, if you're not subscribed to him, please do so. He's one of the funniest people in this platform. I mean, hardcore dad energy, which I can relate. And if you made it with me all the way to the end of this video, thumbs up, thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next Break My Wallet. Alright guys, peace.